Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the reaction to Elementalist Lux. We're going to first dive into the wiki and check out the Elementalist Universe. Then we're going to actually check out the Elementalist Lux video. We have seen it before when we did our original Lux reaction, but I want to take a look again at it. And then we're going to dive into her voice lines and special interactions. After I did the previous reaction for Cosmic Lux, Dark Cosmic Lux, you guys said Elementalist Lux would be a good one to take a look at. So we are going to do that here today. All right, before we continue, grab a snack, grab a drink, and then here we go. Let's dive in. All right, so we're just going to look at the wiki first. It says Elementalist Universe is a series of alternate future universe skins in League of Legends set in a world where elemental beasts threaten humanity. The lore is a kingdom hangs on the edge of ruin as an army of titanic elemental beasts wage war on humanity. The last line of defense is held by lone warrior queen Elementalist Lux. To save her people, she must look within and reveal her true nature, no matter what form it takes. And the only thing we have here is warrior queen Elemental Lux. She has chromas: air, dark, fire, ice, magma, mystic, nature, storm, and water. I think I do remember taking a look at Lux's skins and seeing all these different variants of Elementalist Lux, and I remember loving it quite a bit. All right, so general trivia. The Illuminator crest is also the same as the Elementalist one. The 6 elemental magics in the game, the Mage Seeker, are based off of Elementalist Lux's forms. Okay, so the Mage Seeker game, got it. All right, guys, so we're gonna take a look at both the login screen as well as the Light Within video I forgot about for Lux, so let's take a look at both. I have seen these back when we did my original Lux reaction, but here we go.
Look within yourself. What do you see?
I'm surprised we haven't had any more champions added to this universe. I mean, I know the universe says a lone warrior fights back, but you would think maybe like she'd get some reinforcements or something from other champs. There's our Titanic beast. Lux looks real different here.
The fading light.
I know it's a little bit of an older skin too at this point. Oh, some magma.
Strengthened by fury. Hardened by heat.
For Lux to get like a full-on cinematic like this, I mean,
Search deeper now.
it's got to be pretty important, I feel like.
What do you see?
Okay, she's ready to fight back. Is that the world? Just like on fire.
Whatever you find, you must.
Yeah, like this cinematic's insane. There's so much going on with it.
Cannot fear what lies beneath.
I feel like they should have kept going on with these cinematics for the Elementalist universe almost. I don't think we're actually going to listen to the login screen because it's literally this song, is it not? So we're kind of doing both here. Oh, see, like, okay, now I'm just mad
Look within yourself.
that there's not more to this.
What do you see?
That was so cool. Why did we not have more Elementalists in this universe? I would love to see that. That was really awesome. I'm like, if I just watched that trailer, I would be just super intrigued of like Elementalist Lux's Thor, and like this whole universe itself is very intriguing to me already, right? So I wish we had more of that, but let's go ahead and listen to the voice lines and special interactions. I think that's truly where we're going to get more lore from that, from this universe. So let's go listen to those. All right, guys, 16 minutes of special interactions. Let's dive in. Here we go. Oh, very nice. We're gonna get the little theme song again. This is an 8-year-old video by Skin Spotlights. Very old. Okay, buy
Gold is
item.
one element everyone respects. Gold becomes goods. Basic economic alchemy.
Okay.
The one element I was lacking. Does this come in multiple colors?
Fashion.
As a frequent shopper, shouldn't I receive a discount? How much for 10 of these?
Trying to buy in bulk?
The works of man cannot stand against the elements.
The works of man.
Build in harmony with the elements, not in defiance.
Huh. Okay.
The way forward is clear.
Better dead than dumb.
Watch your tone.
Oh. Okay, Lux.
Better dead than dumb.
All these elements available, and you choose to be salty.
Okay, that's a good one.
Better dead.
That was fun.
You've got a bad attitude.
This is responding to taunt any form.
Better dead than dumb.
Think before you speak.
So we're gonna have different responses based on the form she's in, huh?
Let's deny them the element of surprise.
All right, placing ward.
Use of surveillance is elementary warfare.
True.
All the elements are now in place. Vision helps me better protect those in need.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we've been missing.
And she's literally the sole protector of this world, apparently.
Just doing my part.
Just doing my part. Don't hit me with that Starship Trooper line. I know that one.
Our enemies could be anywhere.
That's actually a great voice
The
line.
winds of change are upon me.
Ooh, that was cool. Now we're evolving to air form.
Winds, lift me to new heights.
Okay, this is cool.
A tempest is born from the slightest whisper.
Oh man, she's gonna have like voice lines for each evolution.
Feel that breeze.
So many too.
Air.
They could have done like 2, but they did way more than 2. Holy.
You blew it.
Okay.
Brought low by an ill wind. I see I've left you breathless.
Wow. Okay, these are pretty clever.
Snuffed out.
Kill fire element with wind.
When the
Wow.
bow breaks, a champion will fall.
Now we're literally getting like if you kill a certain type of element.
You were a leaf on the wind.
Wow. These are crazy.
The object is to bend, not break.
There's so many different variations to voice lines for
Like
this
chaff
skin.
before the wind,
That is actually crazy.
like dust before the wind.
Like dust.
They should have erred on the side of caution.
Oh my god.
The wind sweeps through everything.
Yeah, that pun was insane.
Better keep a weather eye out.
Okay, now we're using ward in air form.
Watch the skies. Fire!
Ooh. Here we go. Fire.
Fiery. Nice.
The evolutions are so cool too.
I'm the new hotness. Is it hot in here, or is it just me?
Okay. I mean, that is a little
Like
a little
phoenix
cringe,
from
but
the
also
ashes.
funny at the same time.
You're toast.
Oh.
How was I to know flammable and inflammable meant the same thing?
Wait a minute.
Ashes to ashes. You'll need more than aloe for that burn.
Okay, hold on. These are getting out of hand. These are actually like, I have to pause for a second. These are actually insanely good.
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the flame.
Okay, okay.
I thought your melting point was higher.
Oh, I just noticed killing ice element champion.
What did you think was going to happen?
Right.
Looks like your resistance has evaporated.
Now water element.
Sorry, but you got me steamed.
Okay, these are okay. Somebody had to sit down and just write so many puns for like the different elements interacting with each other that they're so good.
I suppose we all know your boiling point now.
Like who?
I'm just getting warmed up.
Okay, that's a good one.
The flames consume all. I hope they wanted to be cremated.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Ah, classic.
This whole place is a funeral pyre. If I seem standoffish, it's because I've been burned before.
Oh my god.
Live while you can.
Don't make me put down this staff and punch you in the face.
Oh. Oh. That is very not like Lux, like regular Lux, but yeah, okay.
Am I the only one warding?
I like Fire Lux
Ugh,
though.
if no one else will.
She's very fiery.
I love what I've grown into.
All right, nature now. Ah, what I've grown into.
Natural selection at work.
Dude, how do they have so many?
Spring incarnate.
So many voice lines.
Time to go green. Nature.
They're so creative too, like actually.
Seeds of potential have blossomed.
I'm curious what we're gonna get with nature now.
I feel my power blooming. The land reclaims
Destroying a
what is
turret.
built upon it.
Oh, that makes sense with the nature form.
To everything there is a season. Enrich the earth.
Okay.
Life flourishes all around.
All right, so far these are pretty just, you know, normal. No puns yet. I spoke too soon.
Thanks. I was feeling parched.
Water, okay.
You only fueled my growth. The circle of life.
Oh, that's a solid
Look
one.
what you made me do.
Look what you made me do.
Death is just another stage of life.
Hmm.
Good place to plant a ward.
Ah, yep.
I should probably keep an eye on these shrubs.
Calling the word shrubs is fun. All right,
Teardrop
water.
to a torrent.
Teardrop to a
The
torrent.
tide turns.
Ah, okay. Yep.
Refreshing. Water.
Water. I guess the other one says
Take
fire.
it all in.
Oh, see, that's a clever one. It's good.
A drop in the bucket.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Your lifeblood ebbs.
these are just super good.
Blue's a good color on you. I guess that doused your flame.
Okay, killing a fire element.
You're just no match for me.
Kill me these puns. The editor
even
doesn't
break a
like
sweat?
them. Didn't
To be
even break a
frozen
sweat.
is to be unyielding.
Not a Nivea.
You're still made of water, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So easily washed away.
Just killing a nature element, okay?
Wipe out.
Okay, that is a crazy girl laugh.
Wash it all away.
Killing spree.
Danger. No lifeguard on duty.
No lifeguard on duty.
Guess I'm the lifeguard.
Okay, these are using wards.
I must weather the storm.
Nice. Okay, storm now. Ooh, I don't know if I like the hair on the storm one.
approaches.
It's giving
Dark clouds on the horizon.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon Ball Z. It's actually giving Cloud from
Storm
Final
has been
Fantasy VII
building
too.
within me. My arc's complete. There's a storm brewing.
The classic.
By the time you hear it, it's too late.
Oh, that's actually a really good one. I love that
Extra
one.
crispy. The same thing that happens to everything else.
Okay.
Sailor, take warning.
This is a pirate champion.
Batten down the hatch.
Okay, so like a storm taking out some pirates. I got that.
The thing about lightning is, it forks. Metal armor.
Okay.
Skin. What did you expect?
Right. They
Lightning
just
strikes.
put these puns to like
Better keep
120%.
a weather
I feel
eye
like.
out. Don't be shocked when I spot you.
Shocked. Oh my god, it took me a
When
second.
stone melts, I am born.
Okay, magma now.
Born of earth and flame.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel the power erupting. Power seethes just beneath the surface.
Okay. That makes sense.
Magma.
There's the magma.
Buried in lava. Reduced to ash.
That's a good one.
Smells like barbecue.
Hey.
Clearly magma trumps ice.
Okay, killing an ice element.
Did you really just try to attack lava with frozen water?
Okay, that was
Looks like
funny.
your resistance has evaporated.
Okay.
Sorry, but you got me steamed. Boiled alive.
Okay, why are these actually kind of funny? The magma ones are really
Nothing
good.
left to bury. It's the smell that gets me.
Ew.
Every time.
The barbecue smell?
Only hollows in the rock remain. If I must.
Magma's kind of like, she's got some
sink this in the
spicy
molten
voice
stone.
lines.
There. Do you believe in
All right,
magic?
Mystic.
This is a dream come true.
Yeah, how are they going to do this one? Because it's not really an element.
Sleeping is waking, and waking sleep.
It's just going to be like more magical kind of voice lines, I guess.
So many secrets, all the time in the world.
That's what it seems like they're doing, which is cool. But are they going to do good
I have a
puns?
delightful feeling about this.
I feel like this one won't have good puns. We'll
All
see.
this time I've been dreaming. Time to wake up.
Okay, a lot of like dreaming or sleeping
Mystic.
voice lines. Okay.
This brings me no joy.
Okay.
Dream no more.
Okay, so it is like dreaming.
Shh. Go back to sleep.
Oh. This one's kind of nice.
Your circle has been broken.
She's just trying to put everybody to sleep at this point.
Some dreams must die.
So, okay, maybe we'll get like a dreaming pun.
The butterfly effect.
Okay, the butterfly effect. I get that one.
I'm always watching.
I don't care what people say. I like that. Aaron, what's
My
his name?
butterfly
The actor
flies
that
are
did the
too
butterfly
busy.
effect. I
This
can't even think of his
works
name right
just
now.
as well.
I liked that movie.
Winter is coming.
Okay. Mystic was kind of short. Not too many puns. Now we're doing ice.
The cold suits me.
I like the animation. She like rides on the
I feel
her
a chill
staff.
coming on.
chill coming on.
Ice.
All right, let's see what puns we... Well, you should definitely get some with ice here.
Flawless. I don't see their breath anymore.
That's kind of a savage one, actually.
Frozen solid.
All right.
A dish best served cold.
That, I mean, that's a classic, sure.
Cooled your jets. A frozen flame.
Okay.
This is where rashness gets you.
Is that a fire, Warwick?
The dead of winter. Cold but necessary.
Cold but necessary.
Just like going to sleep.
Come on, live a
Taunt response.
while you can.
You tread on thin ice.
Ah, okay. Okay, I like that. That worked.
Good thing the ground's not frozen. Yet.
Yet.
Easy to spot things against the white.
Okay. Yeah, snow is very
Fade in the
bright.
light.
Are you killing a champion in light form?
That wasn't very bright. Did someone mistake my sunny disposition for weakness?
Hey, okay, that was solid.
Dark can only exist in my absence.
Killing a dark element.
Inevitable, really.
Some of these are
You
like,
brought that on yourself.
yeah, some of these are quite sassy. Like light seems a little sassy
Prison
here.
has no problem splitting
Magma
its
was
focus.
definitely sassy. Ice seemed a little sassy too.
Light strikes everywhere at once.
Storm also. Yeah.
I can see where that might be disheartening.
Taunt a
You
dark
should
element.
really lighten up.
Oh my. Okay, the puns are
Hurry back to the shadows.
it's teetering on a line of being too much,
I'll drag you kicking and screaming.
like the
into
editor
light.
said. But so far, I'm still loving them.
Lighting the way. Banish the shadows.
Okay, those are good. All right, now we got dark. There we go.
The absence of light.
Yeah.
Darkness, serve me.
The absence of light.
What have I done?
Oh,
The horror. The horror.
okay.
I am a reflection in the dark. We began in the dark. We end in the dark.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna get some good ones here, probably.
Close your eyes. forever.
Like that.
Fade to black. Knife arms. Ridiculous.
Okay, that's a I was gonna say that's a Nocturne specific one.
The dark devours
Knife arms
all.
ridiculous.
Into the abyss.
And these are killing sprees, okay.
How much more dark could it be? None. None more dark.
None more dark. All right, using
Darkness
ward.
doesn't hinder me.
All right, one more.
Hiding in shadow will do them no good.
Nice. All right, is that it? Yeah, I was gonna say, okay. Very cool. Now, I'm not sure if there are more on the wiki. We will go take a look at those. I think there will be. But let's talk about these from the get-go. The puns are out of control, but I love them. I think I wasn't even going to say I was starting to get tired of them here when we got to the light form, but like some of them are just so on the nose, or like you've heard them before, or then, you know, like it's the typical once you hear a pun and then you realize what you just heard, you're like, oh, like you roll your eyes, right? But no, I really enjoyed a lot of these. These are really, really fun. I know this has to be why you guys recommended Elementalist Lux, because she seems like a very popular champion with all these different skin variations and the evolutions and all the different puns and the voice lines. This has to be one of the most in-depth, I would say, for like voice lines for a skin, right? For like a universe and skin line that I've seen to date, right? Obviously, you know, like for Coven, for example, we have so many different champions in that have voice lines, but this is specifically for one champion. This has so many, right? I really love this. This was super, super fun. Obviously, this is an 8-year-old video, so things do look a little bit older in here, and I'm sure it's been updated maybe to look a little bit better, or maybe not. Maybe this is still how Lux looks, because 8 years ago would still be the same client and everything. I love the evolutions. I love all of them. I think the one that really didn't have many puns was the Mystic one, and that just makes sense because I feel like that's kind of a hard one to make puns for. It did have the one. I'm not sure which pun it was, or maybe it was just when she said butterfly effect. That was just like, oh yeah moment for me when it came to like her voice lines. But overall, I think my favorite was probably, I don't know, they were really good. I think I liked the magma one the best, but I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments, out of all the evolutions, which one you like the most out of all of these. They're all really good. I think fire was really good. I think water and storm were also really good. Just all of them in general, right? But I think magma stuck out to me the most, just like with the puns being really, really good. All right, let's check out the wiki and see if there are more voice lines on there. All right, as far as I can tell, guys, there are more voice lines for some of these. You know, like we have regular moving lines and things like that. So let's go through here and take a look. So we have the general Elementalist Lux. We'll go through all of them, and then I definitely want to hear from you guys in the comments about these. Now, a lot of these, like down here, using her abilities, they're just like exhales and shouts. So I think we will skip over these just for the fact of timing and the fact that like we have so many voice lines, right? That I don't think you guys will care much about those. So we'll skip over those. I think the general voice lines, I think we've actually heard a lot of these, but I don't think we've seen like some of the stuff at the top. So we'll look at that and we'll start from here. All right, so let's start from here. First move.
Tomorrow is a twinkle, but today is a shining promise. Follow me to victory and glory. I can't wait to get started. Rage against the dying of the light.
Right, rage against the dying of the light. We have taunts.
You're out of your element. Fair warning. I'm testing the limits of my powers today.
Oh, that's a threat.
The elements are against you.
And then taunt responses.
All these elements available, and you choose to be salty.
Yeah, so we've heard some of these.
You've got a bad attitude. Watch your tone. Think before you speak.
And then we have 3 jokes, so let's listen to these.
Elements, answer my... Oh, for the love of... We good? Okay.
She just falls over.
Elements of change, heed my... I hope no one saw that.
And so she's just messing up her spells.
Strange alchemy fuels my... Whoops, damn it!
Oh.
All right, everything's still where it's supposed to be? Great.
The voice acting here is really good in these jokes, I will say. And then, okay, all of this down here is, I think, repeat. We've heard the buying an item stuff, placing the wards for the general. There are some deaths and respawns. Let's do the respawns.
Mistakes only prove you're trying. Could have gone better. Let's get back out there.
Okay, those are pretty solid. Let's move on and check out the rest of the voice lines here for like light, dark, and all that. I think again it's gonna be mostly just attacking voice lines and the moving voice lines for each of these champions, because the rest or each of these evolutions, because the rest I think will be repeats. So yeah, like fade into the light, inevitable, really. Yeah, so it's gonna be moving voice lines and it's gonna be attacking voice lines that we're gonna get for each of these evolutions. So let's listen to them. Let's start off with moving.
Never give up. Light is but one of many paths. The path is lit. I must choose
The
my
path
destiny.
is lit.
Knowledge illuminates the true path. Don't let my sunny disposition fool you.
There's that sunny disposition again.
Determination will see us through. I will be a luminous force in the world. Light is but one of my weapons. I'll lead the way to victory. The brightest light starts as just a spark.
Oh, true.
Anything is possible. Fight the good fight. Odds be damned.
She's doing a lot of cussing in this. I mean, okay, she's saying damned and damn it. So, I mean, that's like the lowest of the low on cuss words, but.
Brilliance is a beacon. The elements are all at my disposal. Where
True.
there is shadow, I will bring light. The strongest light is the one within.
Okay, that's a very like light Elementalist Lux voice line.
Failure is not an option. A candle in the dark. Hope banishes fear, as sure as the sun does darkness.
Okay.
Without light, the people lose heart.
All right, let's do the attacking ones.
A beam through the dark. Bright enough for you?
Bright enough for you?
Battlefield brilliance. Focus on the fight. Shine on.
Shine on.
You cannot hide from the light. Away with you. I won't lose. Beat back the darkness. Face me. Light them up.
Light them up.
Defend yourself. The light will find you. Back off. You've let darkness take hold. Have no fear. There's no shame in retreating. A beacon in battle. Back to the shadows. Avert your eyes.
Avert your eyes. That one makes sense. Okay, so I think the rest, yeah, we're gonna. Oh no, hold on. We have some ability casting voice lines.
Light trap. Wands away. Bedazzle. Shine.
Bedazzled.
And burst.
Okay, and that's the ultimate, right? Or no, using Final Spark. Incandesce. Ooh. All right, these killing a champion we have definitely heard. We do have some recall though.
I always travel light. Do not fret. I will return soon.
Back in a flash, and I always travel light is hilarious. All right, let's move on to dark now. Transforming, we've heard those. Let's do the moving.
Darkness isn't evil. It's honest.
Oh.
Shadows are my friends now. Where there is light, I bring darkness. There cannot be light without dark. I didn't choose this form. This form chose me. Shade conceals our flaws.
Shade conceals our flaws. I kind of like that one.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Ah, that's a fun one.
Rainbow devours the spectrum. The black rainbow devours the spectrum.
The black rainbow devours the spectrum. What?
The night is where I shine. The light will betray them. I'm beginning to like the darkness.
I would hope so.
Without the dark, you would never know the light.
That's true.
In darkness, one's true nature stands revealed. Everyone has a dark side,
Ooh.
shielded from their watchful eyes.
Okay, I really like her moving voice lines. Those are pretty fun. Let's look at the attacking.
Surrender to the darkness. Why do you resist? It'll all be over soon.
This is giving, yeah, like a very villainous kind of Lux.
Shine no more. Breathe deep the gathering gloom. Be afraid of the dark.
Be afraid of the dark is such a good one.
Darkness reigns. Fall in my shadow. Say goodnight. What you don't see can hurt you.
Ooh.
Bleed the colors from their sight. Lights out.
Lights out. That's fun.
Relinquish your spark. Light's absence will be my weapon. Wicked.
Wicked. All right, and then we have some abilities. I guess we just have Final Spark.
Fade!
Jeez. Okay. We've heard killing a champion and ward. We got recall.
Going dark for a bit. Time to tread the dark passage. Melt into the shadows.
Okay, I like going dark for a bit. That one's fun. All right, let's move on to the next one. We have air next. Let's do the moving voice lines.
Let the wind carry me. Flighty and unpredictable. I'm just a free spirit.
Flighty.
I'm here to lift your spirits.
Oh, hilarious.
Throw caution to the wind. A breeze refreshes. A gale destroys.
Okay.
Air is grace and life. The wind is at my back. Inhale, magic. Exhale, purpose. Enjoy the stillness. I wander where I will.
Okay.
I've never noticed how magical every breath is.
I was gonna say this is like a little bit of a breeze and breathy one.
Nothing can touch me. not a cloud in the sky. Life breezes by in an instant.
Oh, that's a good one.
I can't be contained.
That's also, well, that's kind of true. All right, we have taunt,
I think you'll find this is the most refreshing way to die.
and then we have the attacking.
Cyclone strike! An ill wind blows. This will be a breeze.
This will be a breeze. That's
if you
fun.
can't breathe, you can't fight. Reap the whirlwind. Out of my way. Your ears may pop.
Oh, that's fun.
A biting wind. Gale force. Cloud burst. Ah, breathe it in while you can. No gust, no glory. I'll take your breath away.
Ooh, that's okay. Come on.
Asphyxiate.
And that as well. All right, we have a couple of ability casting.
Gust.
Gust,
Whirl.
whirl, and then we have recall,
Winds bear me away. Gotta fly. Take flight.
and then death.
This sucks.
This
What a
sucks.
drag.
What a drag. All right, moving on to storm. We have movement.
Feel the electricity in the air. Look to the skies. A storm makes us appreciate the sunny days.
Sure, yeah.
Rolling like thunder. It's important to stay grounded.
Oh my God. Okay. See, that one's teetering on the line of being, it's like,
I am the eye of the storm. All beings are small beneath the sky's grand canvas.
Okay.
The storm draws near. Only the strong can master the storm. I have transcended the earthly plane. Blue skies cannot last forever.
Right.
To earn the rainbow, one must first weather the squall.
Weather the squall.
There is no calm in the eye of my storm.
Ooh, that's a pretty fun one.
The storm's been unleashed. Inclement weather shows us who our true friends are.
Inclement weather shows us who our true friends are. That makes no sense. All right, attacking.
Strike! Crack of thunder! Destruction can be beautiful.
Ooh.
A bolt from the blue. You're grounded.
Not that you're grounded.
Want to see a perfect storm?
Not Lux saying I'm grounded.
Seek shelter. Bringing the storm. The calm before. Charge. Hear my thunder.
Oh no.
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck.
I'm not all flash. By the time you've heard the thunder, it's too late. Shocking.
Not shocking. All right, ability casting.
Storm sow. Lightning bolt.
I like the final sparks that they like really yell out the ultimate here. All right, and then we have killing Gangplank, Misfortune, or Pike.
Sailor, take warning. Batten down the hatches.
We did hear those, didn't we? And then we have recall.
Gonna bolt for the Nexus. Back in a flash. Ride the lightning.
Bolt for the Nexus in a flash and ride the lightning. Very fun. I feel like Storm's puns are very on the nose, though. All right, fire. We still have a lot to go, everybody. So strap in, grab a snack and a drink if you need to. All right, here we go. Moving for fire.
This place isn't gonna burn itself down. Starting a fire is simple. Extinguishing one, not so much.
True.
Too hot to handle?
Not the too hot to handle.
Fire burns without remorse. Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
When can I burn something? No one threatens me. Fire flares as quickly as my temper. Extinguish a flame and I'll light another. My emotions sometimes get the better of me.
Okay, that's pretty much, yeah, the fire Elementalist Lux in a nutshell there.
The thing about fire is you can't control it. I can.
Ooh, that's a badass one.
Fanning the flames works for me. Do not make me angry. Arson's such an ugly word. Accurate, but ugly.
Arson is accurate, but an ugly word.
Flames are beautiful, from a distance.
From a distance. All right, we have taunt.
If I seem standoffish, it's because I've been burned before.
That's hilarious.
Don't make me put down this staff and punch you in the face.
Yeah, that one's fun. All right, let's look at the attacking.
How about that?
How about that?
I'll torch my enemies, bringing the heat.
Bringing the heat's a little on the nose.
Oh, it's on. On fire. Just try to put me out.
Okay, these are starting to kill me.
Play with fire, get burned. Turn to cinders. Ready to get burned? The flame
No.
rises. You're all just kindling.
Oh my.
Feel the burn. You asked for
I
it.
feel the burn.
Catch fire. So I have a temper. Big deal.
Okay, that's fun. All right, we have abilities.
Pass the torch. Fireball. Here comes the heat. Smolder. Blaze. Sear.
Sear.
Kindle.
And then final spark.
Inferno. Scorch. Incinerate.
I like that. She has 3 different ones. Very nice. All right, and then we have recalls.
Got a jet. Fire away. A surefire means of exit.
Fire away is a good one there. All right, let's move on to magma. See if Magma has some good ones here. I liked Magma a lot.
My fury will not be contained.
Oh, she sounds even scarier than fire.
Fear the searing ground. So beautiful, they forget to run. Patience is not one of my virtues. I temper my flames with purpose. There's fire in my veins, but my heart is hard as stone.
Okay.
Bedrock will flow, boulders will melt. All flee from rivers of stone and flame. The land will turn to flame. I bear the earth's secrets.
Ooh, that's a cool one.
The ground will boil and shake. Magma is the earth's blood. I don't spill it lightly. I wield what forges mountains. Magma transforms dull stone into sleek obsidian.
Ooh, so basically saying magma is something that turns something dull into something nice.
We cannot heal the wounds of this land, so we must cauterize them.
Oh, that's a crazy way of thinking about it too. All right, attacking.
Hotter than a forge. I am the conflagration. Beware the slow burn.
Beware the slow burn.
None can withstand molten stone. Lava erupts. Your flesh will boil.
Your flesh will boil is wild.
Creeping death. Boiling up from the depths. Scorch the earth.
Scorch the earth is a good one.
You shouldn't have pushed me. I will rain ashes over my foes. Molten rock. Nothing can stop me. You'll regret this. Melt.
Melt. For some reason, I'm thinking of a grilled cheese right now. All right, ability.
Erupt. Lava fountain.
Lava fountain. That one's okay. I do think fire had a little bit better moving and attacking voice lines, but I still like magma.
Hot stuff coming through. To the lava tube. Just this once. I'll go with the flow.
Just this once, I'll go with the flow. That's the best one there. All right, we have 4 more. We have nature, mystic, water, and ice left. Stick with me, guys. Here we go. Nature next.
Upset nature at your peril. Creation meanders.
Oh, the voice difference.
And so must I.
The voice difference from magma to nature is so crazy.
We are all roots of a single tree. Respect nature and prosper.
Okay, I'm liking like the nicer tone here too.
Nurture that which nurtures us. Living life to the fullest. Let's find where flowers bloom. How can I help?
Straight up just a how can I help voice line.
It's important to stay grounded.
Not to stay grounded again.
Learn to bend and not break. Who else requires my attention? Life finds a way.
Life finds a way is a direct Jurassic Park voice line.
Nature advances, so must I. Listen to the hum of the land. Never underestimate the power of nature.
Okay, very cool. And attacking.
Violence begets violence.
Oh, I kind of like this one because there's a quote from a book I'm reading that's like death begets death. So it's kind of like, that's kind of a cool one too.
We'd best get on with it. Tear them out by the roots. If you insist. Root
If you
them
insist.
out. The seeds of conflict bear bitter fruit. Pruning the bad branches. I'm truly sorry it's come to this.
Actually, I really like this pruning the bad branches. That's such a good and clever nature voice line.
Nature is uncompromising. A time to reap. There are weeds in the garden.
Yeah, there are weeds in the gardens. Good.
Welcome to natural selection. This grows out of control. My bark is worse than my bite.
Ooh.
Survival of the fittest.
Okay, and then final spark.
Kabloom!
Kabloom. That one's kind of goofy. All right, and then we have the recall.
Time to go back to my roots.
Oh, hilarious.
Wilt away to flower elsewhere. Shoot, I knew I forgot something.
That one just seems like a goofy one, right? All right, next we have Mystic. Now this one will be kind of curious because, you know, this one had the least amount of puns, I think.
The world delights if you let it. Life is pure magic. I move in mysterious ways.
That's kind of creepy.
Believe in the person you want to be. Embrace the ethereal. Life is but a dream.
Okay, life is but a dream.
My whim is whimsy. A dream is memory, magic, and wishes. Miracles surround us.
It's a very ethereal, dreamy, kind of magic-y voice
Believe,
lines.
and the dreamer awakens. We often become what we fear, so fear nothing. The dream realm is a real place. Let your wishes guide you. I love this story. Magic is a reflection of the heart.
Okay.
Oniromancy is underrated.
Oh, Niromancy. All right,
Wake
attacking.
up. Watch out, I'm powered by fairy dust.
Oh, okay.
Float like a butterfly. Is this real life? I know what you did, or will do.
Oh, that's kind of, I don't like that.
Free your mind. Baffle, bewilder, bewitch. Careful what you wish for. You shouldn't be here.
Oh, that's a scary one too. You
A
shouldn't be
dream
here.
to some, a nightmare to others.
Oh, okay. So that's a really fun one. Saying you're a nightmare.
This one's on a hair trigger. Dreams become nightmares. Alaka wham!
Alaka wham.
I'm no fairy godmother. Give spark to our imagination. Vex.
Vex. All right. Mobility casting.
Dumbstruck. Addle. Befuddle.
And final spark.
Luminous. Mystic spiral. Dementia.
Dementia? We're just screaming out dementia. Okay. Recall.
About time I buzzed off. These wings aren't just for show. Flutter fly away.
Okay, those are okay. I think those are all right. All right, water and ice. I really like some of these mystic ones. They were actually pretty funny. Water and ice are last, so water's up next. Moving.
Water carves away mountains. To be fluid is to adapt. There's still so much I don't know. Why limit myself to a single element? Water seeks its own level. Thoughts are like water, shallow or deep.
True. Okay.
Best to go with the flow in this case.
Going with the flow.
There's no turning the tide, unless you're me. The deepest
That's
wells
kind of a fun
hold the
one.
sweetest waters. I'm just beginning to plumb the depths of this power. The current guides me. The river charts its own course. Still waters run deep, surge forward. Water gives life and takes it away. Move swiftly like the river.
Okay. I really like those. Those are pretty solid. Let's look at the attacking ones now.
Crash against them, drop by drop. Get drenched.
Get drenched.
Quake before the deluge. Why drown them in an ocean? A puddle will do.
Dang.
You're all wet.
Oh, you're all wet is a crazy voice line. Okay.
Drown.
Drown?
Riptide. You're going under. How well can you swim? Hold your breath.
How well can you swim is a threat?
There's no running from a flood.
It's a funny one.
Water, water everywhere.
Water everywhere.
It's never wise to fight the current. Let the wave break over you.
Okay, I actually like these. Like she kind of gives off crazy vibes, but not in a loud way. Like she's kind of crazy, you can tell by these voice lines, but she's very nonchalant about it. All right, and then we have what do we have? Do we have ability voice lines? Yes.
Whirlpool.
Whirlpool.
Geyser. Water spout.
Okay, those are all right. And then the recalls.
Dive, dive, dive.
She's got 4 of them.
Time to go with the flow.
Time to go with the flow's good.
I've got a sinking feeling. The path of least resistance.
Okay, those are actually really good recall voice lines. And then ice to end things off, everybody. We got the moving voice lines.
Passion is a liability.
Whoa, passion is a liability. Is it?
Cold calculation is the key to victory.
Man, the here in the voice lines here, I feel like because we're just going a little slower, you can really see some of the differences and like the tone and everything between them.
There is no room for warmth in my soul. Why does everyone always assume I have Turkish delight?
Wait, what? Why?
Rhyme and reason. Ice pierces even the most temperamental of hearts. None can thaw my resolve. We freeze those moments we cherish the most.
Oh, I like this use here. We do freeze the moments we cherish the most.
A frozen heart never hesitates. Ice Queen is not an insult.
No, that's cool. Okay.
Ice is the promise of water made whole. Cold doesn't bother me anymore.
I would hope not.
I have considered every eventuality.
Okay, ice is kind of scary.
Snow is stillness. I have gone numb.
I have gone numb. That's so funny.
Bitter chill or refreshingly cool?
Maybe that's literally what it is. She's just like numb. She's literally numb, and that's why her voice lines are a little like monotone here, or just like maybe slow. All right, taunt response.
You tread on thin ice.
That's funny. Attacking.
Frostbite. Freeze them in their tracks. Give me your warmth.
Oh,
Cold snap.
she flirting?
Better bundle up. Nothing will keep the cold out. Shiver.
Shiver.
No shelter from the cold. Cold as ice.
Okay. See, that's 2 on the nose.
Your flesh blackens. Your skin is turning the loveliest shade of blue. You're in my
That
way.
hypothermia. She loves it.
Ice storm. The cold bites. Nothing personal. Feel the chill.
Okay, those are good. And then we have the abilities.
Iglooed.
Iglooed.
Freeze!
Okay, freeze. While it's a little on the nose, I think that's actually kind of the perfect one for Final Spark. All right, and then we have the recalls.
Let's get the hail out of here.
No. Oh, I'm like, I don't know if I love that or if I hate it. I think I actually kind of like it, but if you catch me on another day, I might be like annoyed by that one. That's I have to hear it again.
Let's get the hail out of here. Slip sliding away. I've absolute zero interest in sticking around.
Okay, I think I really liked the ice ones as well. These were really fun. Let's see, is there any trivia at the bottom here? Oh, wow, we have a lot. You guys wanted me to do Elementalist Lux. We're going to do the full thing here, okay? We're going to look at the trivia and all. So the trivia here is probably just going to explain what the references are. And there's going to be a lot of references, I'm sure. So let's start off with just Elementalist Lux here. Each form features lines for elementally related champions and or skins. Rage Against the Dying of the Light references the line, "Do not go gentle into that good night," right, by the poet Dylan Thomas. It's also known in the Interstellar movie, of course. You're Out of Your Element references the Big Lebowski. Forget it, Donnie, you're out of your element, yeah. All right, and then we have Dark Lux. The horror references Heart of Darkness. I don't know that one. I didn't choose this form chose me. References, I didn't choose the thug life chose me. Everyone has a dark side. References Charles Marlowe. I don't know that one. What you don't see can hurt you. References the proverb, what you don't know can't hurt you, right? How much more dark could it be? None more dark. References, this is Spinal Tap. Okay. We have Air Lux, the Let the Wind Carry Me, references the song Let the Wind Carry Me by Joni Mitchell. I Wander Where I Will may reference the song I Will Wander from the Features. Not a Cloud in the Sky references the song Not a Cloud in the Sky by John Boot. There's too many references here, guys. Okay, actually, we're almost done. No Gust, No Glory references the album No Guts, No Glory. That one I do understand. Like Chaff Before the Wind and Like Dust Before the Wind references Psalm 35:5. And we have Storm Lux, Ride the Lightning references titular album by Metallica. A lot of these seems like, yeah, they're coming from songs or like sayings, and I guess a lot of these sayings do come from songs. Want to See a Perfect Storm could be referencing the 1991 Perfect Storm. Fire Lux, Am I the Only One Warding? And Ugh, If No One Else Will references supports conceptualized as the only player that should ward. Okay, so that one's a little meta with support players. I'm the New Hotness references Men in Black 2 movie, Old and Busted New Hotness. Firelux and Brand share the quote, "Is it hot in here or is it just me?" Which also resembles, "Is it cold in here or is it just me?" If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the flame. Yeah, that's the if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Only you can prevent forest fire references Smokey the Bear's slogan. Then we have Magma Lux. There's fire in my veins, but my heart is hard as stone. Might be referencing the songs Fire in My Veins and Heart of Stone. Nature Lux, Learn to Bend and Not Break references the song Bend and Not Break from Dashboard Confessional. Oh, I didn't know that. And then Life Finds a Way. This was the one that I definitely caught. References the same line from the Jurassic Park movie. When the Bow Breaks, a Champion Will Fall references the famous nursery rhyme. Oh. And then Mystic Lux, A Dream to Some, A Nightmare to Others references the same line from the Excalibur movie. Float Like a Butterfly references half of the line from Muhammad Ali's Float Like a Butterfly, Sting Like a Bee. Okay, yeah. I'm surprised I didn't get that one. And then we have two more. So Water Lux, Quake Before the Deluge references the song Before the Deluge by Jackson Brown. And then Ice Lux, Why Does Everyone Always Assume I Have Turkish Delight? Oh, this is the one I didn't know. References Jadis from Chronicles of Narnia. Oh, because of the Ice Queen in Narnia says that, right? She says a line about Turkish delights. Okay. Ice pierces the most temperamental of hearts might be referencing The Snow Queen by Hans Christian Andersen. And Cold Doesn't Bother Me Anymore may be referencing Elsa from Frozen. Okay. I've seen Frozen. I don't remember that voice line, but that movie is now quite old, actually. All right, everybody. I think that actually finally covers everything for Elementalist Lux. This was a big one. This is a giant dive into one skin line's like overall lore and the voice lines for all of them. So yeah, again, I think this might be the most in-depth kind of like skin with the amount of voice lines and evolutions and everything that it has in it. And I'm wondering when we're going to get something crazy like this, or if we ever will again in League, because this seems like something that they just will never do again. I feel like 8 or 9 years ago, whenever this first came out, they were feeling a little, they were feeling like they could do whatever they wanted and they could, they had the time to do it. But I feel like nowadays they would probably not do this. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of the Elementalist Lux. Is it still a very popular skin to use? Do you guys see this pretty often from Lux players? I feel like it is an older skin now, and Lux has had a lot of new skins come out for her, but these voice lines are just so good that it would be odd for you not to use this skin if you kind of had it. Obviously, if you got bored of the skin, it would make sense, but yeah, these puns were just outrageous. I had such a fun time with these. They were very, very funny. I also, I don't know, Ice. I like Nature for how like just happy Nature's is. I do like how sassy Fire's is. Magma's a little sassy too, but like more on the mean side, I think. Air is kind of whatever. Light and Dark, I think, are fun, but I really liked Ice as well at the very end here. I kind of like her monotone and like slow speaking, which kind of makes sense because she's probably chill. Right. So, yeah, I really like just how creative Riot was with these voice lines. And dare I say, it might be a crime that there were this many puns, though, because the puns did get a little out of hand after a while, but I did have a really, really good time with them. All right, guys, if there's, I probably did miss something, whether it be like a reference or if I missed some voice lines somewhere, or if I just didn't understand something, or if you guys just have a great story about the Elementalist Lux voice lines, please do drop those in the comments. I'd be interested to hear about them because this was a huge endeavor. I actually didn't realize how much we were going to be getting into with this Elementalist Lux reaction, but like I said, such a good one. And I think this might be one of the best skin lines and voice lines in the game because I don't think we have anything crazy like this to compare it to. All right, everybody, please, if you would, leave a thumbs up on the video. Consider subscribing to the channel if you do not already, and check out the other League of Legends reactions we have here on the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Please do also drop in the comments. Let me know who I should react to next for these multiverse kind of voice lines and things like that. I do plan on going back to Coven, but if there's other universes you guys want me to check out, please let me know. All right, guys, bye.